Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, Internet. This is my intro, and this is where my intro ends. I hate intros, but hanging out with my buddy, SmoreBytes, chilling, doing some coding and stuff, and decided to, well, get back on stream because I haven't actually been streaming in quite a bit. I don't know why. I just haven't had the motivation. But hold on. Why is it still going? Say hello. It's more bites.
Yo,
Yo. Okay.
yo.
There we go. All right. Let me kind of pop this in the right place. Aha. There it is. All right. Cool. So cool. While he is doing AI stuff, I'm doing server stuff. What are you doing so far? What you got?
Just moving data around, make sure I have room for my models to be downloaded. Restructuring my project's directory layouts. It's something I want to poke your brain about in a
Okay.
few.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually had to redo it all because switched computers here and then
Oh, are you
we just
gonna,
decided
yeah,
not to
are you
merge
gonna
it.
use your PC or are you gonna use that laptop?
I'm on my PC. Yeah, my laptop was too many issues. Well, not enough resources on there. So
Yeah. It's gonna destroy that thing if you're trying to run an AI locally on it. True.
just struggling with space overall.
Mm. Well, poke away when you get that situation started. Ooh, I am lost what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got, so yeah, okay. I wanted to try and see to install the Power World server on my Linux machine that I'm patched through VNC. Try to play around with that server. That's what I was gonna do. Let's see how it works on a Linux system. I'm gonna do that. Install it there. And then keep track of my moderation, administration, deving stuff in the server itself, which is probably going to be me just hanging around in Power World while I wait for stuff to happen on the back end. Oh, dum. Also, right, so you changed your model folder, you updated
Um,
Olama.
no, since I'm now on a new computer, I'm gonna stick with the default and yeah, reinstalled Olama, so that's there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install the GPTOOS model.
The American model, the GPT. Let me see. Is that from Olama's website? You're gonna do the poll command?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if they have it in Bionic, because that's. Well, I'm trying to focus on using Bionic because it seems a little bit more versatile.
So
Any reason
Bionic
you're
is what?
focusing? Huh?
Bionic is what? Is it another type of platform for
Well, it's
model
LM
management
Studio.
essentially?
LM Studio. I remember. Did I tell you about it?
I've looked it up.
It kind of
Yeah,
has
I
like
mean,
a
I don't
more
know.
intricate interface. You can actually give it a directory. Like when you set up a project, you can do it as a code
Mhm,
project and give it a directory to actually, like, remember I was telling you about the README files?
mhm.
That's basically, yeah, what it did. I told it to set up a directory folder with READMEs to organize different projects, HTML, Lua, PHP, Python, and a web app.
Mhm.
And it does it. It actually, like, it's basically more agentic than Olama. Olama, you'd have to build an agent on top of it, but Bionic is essentially already an agent-based system, and it has a wider variety of models. So you said the GPT OSS, right?
Yeah.
So I see a bunch.
Specifically, I just started downloading the 20B version.
12. Yeah, you should be able to fit on your
Is that the
16.
parameters?
20B, yeah, 20 billion parameters. That's probably the 12 gig, I think. But you're really more looking at the context size.
Or the 13? Yeah.
131K thousand context length, which is pretty decent for editing and stuff or creating code and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use that for now. See what I can do with that. I'll let that download. And actually, I want to go shower here for because I came back from the gym and haven't showered.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm
That's
gonna let
fair.
it download, and then I'll be back in
All
10,
right.
15.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. For me, luckily the server is stable. Had to do quite a lot of it's stable, but it still has some automation to do. I have to re-enable some. Oh, I need to do more stuff to it. That's why I need a dev server. I need to create a dev server so things that I modify and maybe make some custom mods on the Power World Lua based Unreal Engine 4 SS. What is it? SS? What is SS? Hold on. Oh yeah, what is the Claude embeds interceptable water? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So now the last thing we talked about was AI models. A couple of things. You can poison AI models in future training, which is crazy. Um, but to poison it is like artists are doing it now because they're basically conscious of the fact that AIs are being trained on proprietary stuff, personal art and code. So artists are creating poison image watermark AI. They're creating what application was that? I went and made that AI poisoning. Some crazy stuff. Nightshade. Ah, that's the one. And glaze. True. So they take an image that they create, throw it into a Nightshade app, and it modifies the pixels ever so slightly so that you can't tell. Or, well, as a human being, you can't tell by looking at it. You still see like a dog. But when the AI parses it in training, it thinks it's a cat. So like a lot of people have started poisoning models. And I was telling uh SmoreBytes that basically the AI we have now, the open weights and potentially even like the big ones like ChatGPT, they're probably going to be the best models we're ever going to have. Because not only are they training on regurgitated information, which is basically the snake eating itself for AI training, because they ran out of human created content, but they're going to also train on these poison images and basically artists fighting back against copyright infringement and the fact that they have proprietary art, which totally makes sense to me, honestly. They have proprietary art that AIs are being trained on and then regurgitating that art for free without basically compensating. They're not doing anything to basically compensate the AI itself, which is pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Mm, so they're doing that now to code, to actual text. So Claude embeds interceptable watermarks in all text generated by models launched on or after August 2, including output from Claude Code. This marking is applied at the model level across all services, including the API, web interface, and cloud platform. Watermarks work by subtly biasing token selection during generation, making it invisible to readers, but detectable by algorithms. Pros surrounding code, commit messages, PR description comments, carries the watermark reliably. So what I'm getting at is instead of letting the model automatically code, because you can't really watermark text, but what you can do is force the AI to code in a specific way so that you could look at the code and say, oh, it was made by Claude or it was made by whatever, Grok or ChatGPT, Codex, whatever. But that kind of gives it like a limitation because then the code will be forced to be written in a specific way instead of trying to optimize the code just so it's readable. It'll probably like the thing that doesn't matter is the commit messages and the comments to carry a watermark. You can easily go in and delete those. But the code itself, they're trying to make the code follow a specific set of rules that they're creating, algorithmic rules. So when AI or whatever model is generating the code, it follows those rules and prevents it from like thinking outside the box or using methods or ideas that it finds in a specific way. It just follows the rules for the creation of that code. That's what I'm getting at it from in that basis. That's the last thing I was kind of looking around. What was I doing before that? Oh yeah. And now I forgot what I was gonna do after this. Olama, a topic uses C2PA provenance data instead of text embedding. Indicates content may have been processed by Claude but does not provide authorship. Interesting. All right, who's doing stuff? Bandito and Legit Grimy, what the heck? What's us? What about them? We're the best. Cheating on Mayo. No denying it. Are you upset about the poll? Oh, Jesus Christ. Forgot you have been practicing token for locals and streams, and I'm not sure how that's been affecting the server. Went through this before. No worries, bro. You need anything, let me know because I did it before. I was a 5M server owner. Just can connect remotely. Get a Windows VPS from there. Yeah, virtual private server. Check Zap hosting. How much do they cost for what? Been thinking about doing that. Best cover for server, no headache, because Chris will manage. Will the best upgrade? How much do they cost? A VPS? $30 max? What, a month? My fault doing something installing time done. Should be good now. Oh, laggy. Oh yeah. Let me see what the frame rate is. Uh, restore. So this is a custom dashboard we built for the PAL server. Oh wow, that is pretty low. That went down real quick. At least I'm looking at it from another perspective. This one's not loading though. Very odd. No, no, it's loading, but slow AF, dude. Why are you so slow right now? Huh. Oh, okay. I guess I'll let that do the thing. Why is something slowing me down? I do have a lot of stuff open. I don't think it's that though. Hamachi. If you don't know Hamachi, it's super. I love this thing. It's been like the ability to create a local network with different people. That's how we used to play Xbox Halo back in the day. The first Xbox before there was online play. Oh no, I forgot what the pass was. Well, that was farce. I have it on the other computer. I'll have to use it from there. But it is 30 FPS now. That's not bad. Yeah, 25, 30. Oh, everybody wants to cheat, man. Everybody wants to cheat. Let's see what's going on here. Have the clip. Liar, called BS. You noticed you couldn't break my wall and then glitched and killed me. Took my stuff, got reported, and got teleported out. That's not true. If you were stuck, why did you kill me and attack my base? This is what you have to do as a mod. You have to deal with this, guys. Constant bickering. Just show a screen shot or a recording and call it a day. Give me something easy. Welcome back.
Yeah. Okay. My model is downloaded. Okay. What else I want to do here? Have you done a lot with Git hooks?
Get hooks. No, not get hooks, but Discord hooks I have.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hooks are generally just ways. I try to create my own hook on a server to alert me with certain trading, stock trading applications. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like on their end, my hooks were fine, but it wouldn't read anything they would send, or it wasn't sending anything. It's like, why would you have hooks if you're not using them? Or they couldn't figure it out either. Must have been using AI.
Yeah, I'm getting like code changes from developers where like, what is this doing? What is the intent of this? And it's like, it's clearly like auto generated for other use cases, which were not ours. It's like, we don't need this. It's not our use case.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. A courtroom has what? Jury. Let the jury decide. There you go. There you go.
Okay. Registration. Okay. Let's see what's here. Let's see. I don't remember.
Right. So I just read about the code thing, the code watermarks. You know how they
Yeah,
work?
yeah. I assume there's like I think I just talked from the screenshots. It's a sequence of characters where the AI can know that they're the one that did it.
Yeah, like it can be a comment, which makes sense. Put a watermark comment. Can't really do the text itself. But what I have a problem with is the code, the method of coding, and the way it formats code for the user to make it a specific way that it could identify it was itself, which kind of makes me think, wouldn't that just affect the coding mechanism overall? Instead of using the most effective way to code, just follow the algorithm that they're discussing that they want. It would kind
Higher
of limit the
priorities
model.
ready to oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what all watermarks do. Period. You're limiting the resource, but you're adding a watermark so you know where it came from.
Hmm. I mean, even yeah, I guess when you put a watermark on an image, it does ruin the image technically, a part of it. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Hmm, don't like that. Traffic uses C2P. Hold on, how's my server? We're downloading slowly. Steam Linux runtime. Gout. Thought it was Proton. Scout? Store page? It doesn't have a store page. Community hub? Doesn't have a community hub. It's just a small add-on. I don't get it though. Oh, maybe they're updating it. Scout versus Proton. Proton's compatibility layer, whereas its Steam runtime, specifically Scout, containerized environment of native Linux libraries used to run native Linux game executables. Proton runs Windows files, Steam runs native Linux binaries. That's funny. So they're making Linux-based systems work on Windows? They're like doing the double-sided thing? That's crazy. Oh, interest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, it's done. All right. Good. I thought it was like halfway there. Okay, if I can run this server from here. Start as a community. Okay, now. Soldier. There's Scout and so. What are these names? There's Sniper? There's another one? Steam Runtime 2.0, Valve to provide compatible layers, older versions of Proton. Ah, they gotta literally build layers for every combination. Old Proton, new Proton, old Linux, new Linux. What's Sniper then? Linux runtime developed by Valve utilizes Linux namespace. Yeah, okay. It just makes naming conventions compatible from a Linux system on a Windows, I think. Proton, several node titles, Linux titles, Dota 2. Check my shops, my little marketplace. Nothing, 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 nothing. Gotta do a little adjustment here. There we go. Let's see how everyone else is doing. Spectate. Oh no, that's gonna be bad if people watch it. They see each other's bases. Nah, I'm not gonna spectate live. Gotta keep that down low. Where's my chat though? I think I missed something. Oh, there it is. Yeah, funding from VCS. You're oh, I can't run it because I'm logged into another computer. I hate when it does that. I can't run even a server from another computer. The whole single account thing. Oh, well, I have to log. Oh, it took me off. Son of a. It took me off of Pal World. Okay, whatever. Steam has to work on that whole thing where you can only use one instance in your library at once. That's a really stupid rule. Like, what if you want to use like wallpaper engine with a server and a game, you know? I couldn't even could I do wallpaper engine? I don't think I could do wallpaper engine at the same time as the others. Okay, well it is running. PAL server, it is running. PAL server Linux. Okay, so it's running under a Linux system. Okay. So it has a Linux version of the server. Now, question is where did it save it? Uh, oh, you ready to pick my brain yet, or what you doing?
Working. Yeah, just working on directory structure. Using codecs on the VS Code IDE. Let me see how well it performs.
Do you have like well, if you have codecs, you're using the paid version, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I've always like I was on ChatGPT like pretty much immediately, so it's good for just conversation.
Well, the thing I was telling Mark to do was to use ChatGPT again to plan it out and then switch to workspace whenever you're ready to initiate the project. That helps you save tokens on codecs. Okay, here's where the server is. Here's where the configurations are. All right, I need to go in and use the VS Code here. Oh, do I not have VS Code up in here? Oh my God. I'm a nub. Oh, this is a clean install too, so let's see. Forget if we can get VS Code. Oh, I don't think we can get in the software store. No. Oh, no, it's just another version, probably free open source version. Nirna? Oh, that's something else. Okay, so I gotta go to the website and do it. Okay. I thought I already did. Wait, hold on. What? I do have it. It doesn't have a right click though. It's not configured for a right click. Interesting. Okay. Oh my God, they put Copilot in my Linux VS Code. No, leave me alone. I don't want your slop. I don't want to sign in. What is this bullcrap? When have you asked me to sign in on a VS Code? This is stupid. Oh, they want me to do GitHub. And I can't. Really? You're gonna. Okay, there we go. Get rid of this crap. Get rid of that. Where is it? That crap. Get rid of command center. No, I want the command center. Navigation controls. Yeah, I don't care for those. Menu bar, command center. Yeah, I want the command center. Uh, agent window. Nope. Layout controls. Don't care for it. Integrator browser is fine. Gotta keep flooding VS Code with crap. Steven, they're shittifying everything again.
It goes back and forth.
What are we gonna move from VS Code? Where are we gonna go from there if they completely unshitify it and put it behind a paywall or some sort of battle pass? What are we gonna do then,
Mm,
Steven?
There's competitors.
Eh, brackets. That's old.
That's what I used to use.
Yeah. There are other ones that Notepad plus plus. Are we
So
going straight back to that sucker?
there's all the JetBrains stuff, but that's a paid here,
Yeah,
paid
JetBrains.
IDs.
But that's for Java specifically, or they started with Java and expanded.
Yeah, yeah, they have a bunch of different things.
Eclipse, but that sucks. Eclipse is like,
No, voice IDs.
dude, Eclipse was the bane of my existence. That thing would take up every resource on the computer. It was an absolute nightmare. Why are these empty? Oh, okay. That's not empty. Plugins, engine content, DLSS content, Discord partner SDK. Yeah, I guess it does have Discord integrated into Power World. Chaos caching,
Cool, cool,
Chaos
cool.
Niagara,
Okay, Codex
geometry.
did.
Huh?
Codex is pretty. Codex is pretty cool, or pretty good at least, or at least it fixed some linkings that I didn't have to like diagnose. Because I'm using Aspire for like, my development orchestration. So what Aspire does is it hooks up all my programs for like .NET, Angular, my Nest.js, Node.js applications, right? So I have all
Uh-huh.
those, and then it has a reference to all those applications. References were broken because moving things around, moving all these things around in different directories. So it
Right.
helped me there, just relinking them. So
It's
that looks like it
relinking.
worked. Yeah, um, just the URL pathing in the program in my file here just needs to be updated to the new post. That's all it
Oh,
is.
so are you gonna let the Codex manage your, I guess, the development directory? This is what I'm assuming this is, like a developmental workspace, workbench.
Yeah, yeah. So it's in my repository. So it's
Oh,
looking through my folder structures and code and stuff like
you can
that.
always, is it doing readmes? Because you can always let it know to throw in some readmes so it's more compatible with smaller models.
Yeah, it was asking me to, but I don't want to step in
Yeah,
there just yet.
overpopulate. Yeah, okay.
I want to see some of the capabilities first and see. Like especially with a lot of the AI stuff, is like it's going really fast. Don't just click OK, 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 like your users do for prompts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I'm here. Yes, right. You want to know
Continue,
exact.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You want to know exactly what it's doing, why it's doing it. See if that's what you really want to do. So,
Yep, yep. I agree with
uh,
that. So it's worth reading. It's not like a contract agreement. Game user settings. Audio. Okay. Interesting. These are the default settings. Notify guild member logout, login, left, joined. Be applied Steam Deck settings. Oh, that's so easy to change settings, dude. Mark is just burning so many tokens instead of exploring the INI files. Power World settings, paper 2D. Some of these don't even have any entries yet. Okay, great. Where was the mods? Power server shipping. Oh, I have to do.
like something that would be cool is as I develop, um, I can have an agent that writes to like my Astro documentation application. So I have something in here for writing my documentations for repositories or for my code base or applications and stuff like that. It'd be
Yeah,
nice if it could automatically do something. That'd be great. Be beautiful.
like a documentation. Do a documentation for you.
Yeah, just do a lot of documentation stuff. That's one
That's
thing.
easy. Yeah.
Another Another thing is like as like somebody, let's say you have a team member, he's contributing code to the repository, right?
Mm-hmm.
And during your review process, it tells you your like an impact analysis, right?
Yeah.
Let's say who's the leopard guy? Let's say the leopard guy submitted some code, changing his task was to change something on the UI for like a little video thing, right? He submits it, and the impact analysis shows that he touched the login for some reason. So that'd be nice to know
Oh,
when you're reviewing the code and stuff like that. Right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
looking to where it can highlight a lot of things, automate a lot of things. We'll see. Still looking
It
at
could do like a live.
the
I mean, yeah, at that point, it's interesting. Oh, the best way to do it is not to have it live scanned, but rather have it create some sort of maybe Python script that'll look and log times, commits, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
And then,
that's like I can see it being a very heavy thing because it needs to know context of your entire project, right? Right off
right,
the bat. Like it can't just know what it's contributing to necessarily. It needs to know the entire project, which is what I was doing for indexing the entire project. It needs to index the entire project, know all
yeah,
the files, know everything that's in there. And
right.
then as somebody contributes code to it, you have an impact analysis of what that code is actually touching, what modules it's actually touching, and stuff like that. Would be nice. We'll see. Still going through. Probably work on this for like another hour, and then I want to knock out that certificate thing. I'm halfway done on the certificate. Yeah, there's like 3 more courses.
Cool. Do it. Get that through.
Navigate the landscape, transform your work, and transform your organization.
Where do I put this? I forget. Like I'm trying to expand mods for PAL server using this experimental Unreal Engine scripting service, I think it's called. Scripting service.
Mhm.
But I gotta put in a specific directory. I'm trying to figure out where that was. Okay. Extract the game directory, game name binaries win64. All right, that's where. Okay. Why is it keep? I love Linux, but my God, it asks me for a password every 5 seconds for something. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know if it'll make any difference if I don't. Forget it. I don't care. I don't care. Cancel everything. I guess I can't. What? Hello? Authenticate to the thing? Is it lagging? No. What the heck? Actual heck. Huh. Let me see. Why? Hmm. Oops. Nope. No. There we go. Let's put some music. Okay then. Now I gotta log into it manually, figure out why it's hanging. Love that. Dude, you know what I found out?
What's
Another
up?
way that the Windows sucks. So, um, Mark wants me to access his computer onto a secondary kind of desktop because he wants to use his main desktop account to do his own thing. And then I can log into it. Like, this is what Linux does. It launches a whole new desktop for a remote connection, RDP, right?
Yeah.
And I tried to do it on his, and it wouldn't let me. And I'm trying like, why won't it do the same thing? And then I ask AI, hey, why is it different between Windows logging in to the system on a RDP, giving me a whole new desktop terminal, but Windows doesn't do it. And it goes, well, it's not that Windows can't do it. It's just that since after Windows 8, they've put it behind a sort of paywall. You either have to get like the Pro or something, and then it has to be connected
Windows...
to Azure.
It's always been behind a paywall technically. I think if you had like Windows Vista Home, you couldn't use RDP.
But Pro, you could.
So, yeah,
but do you still have to go for some sort of Azure connection?
I don't think so. That's because I use RDP. I work all the fucking time. So I don't think.
But the RDP would connect you to the main desktop, not throw over a new shell.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you have a new window and you're RDPing directly into their machine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it'll go on the main screen. That's the thing that I wanted to... Because I'm doing this with my Linux right now, where I have like an RDP connection to my Linux. I had to install some sort of RDP compatibility layer to the Linux Zorg desktop management system or display management system, and it'll launch a whole different desktop just for my RDP connection. And then I can have like me logged into my main user account on one desktop instance, and then I go into RDP and it logs into a different instance. But you can't do that unless you have some sort of setup that seems to be paid.
Windows also has something else called remote connections or something. I forget what it's called. It's not as it's like you control their PC, but it's not necessarily RDP. I forget what it is. I haven't used it, but people have used it on it.
But yeah, but the specific thing is, so two people control one PC. Does that do it?
Yeah, that would be the use case of not RDP, but the other, where two people are controlling PC. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
But wait, what's your use case with Mark?
I mean, my use case is to drop into his server, fix the server when something goes wrong while not interrupting his game that he's playing or whatever, right?
Let me see what it did. I asked Codex to create me an agent for... So I'm calling my agent Bouncer, and this is my agent that helps me moderate content. Just
moderate content.
Yeah, either images, text, whatever.
Okay.
Just using this as an example. So I went ahead and created an agent in my folder. Has a README in here. See, this is where I'm a little lost in the agents. So are the agents always a full application? Because it created me a .NET application.
Well, agents in a general are basically script or coded harnesses that assist the AI and actions. That's it. It just basically expands as a chat bot that's been integrated into more hardware instructional language rather than communication, and then it's the pilot of these little scripts. Like you create a script to read a directory or to count to 100 or whatever, connect to the internet, whatever it is. That's an agent.
But the agents are always... No, it's always code. It's still code.
It's code on top of an AI agent. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, which now the agent can use.
Yeah, I mean...
I feel like I'm not understanding one thing here. Something...
I know. It's not the AI that's improving. It's code harness that improves the AI's ability. So it's not even the AI's like, oh, we got a better AI that can now do things for you. It's like, no, you just built a bunch of code on top of the AI called a harness. And then they're like attributing that skill set to the AI when it's really the agent program that sits on top of the AI.
And the model just runs it.
It's dumb. They're just trying to make it seem like AI is actually better than it is. Where was it? Alright, so
I mean, at least they can
Game.
discover the agents, I guess. Take my iPhone, and it's weird that it went ahead and just chose .NET for it. That was interesting. Maybe because it just came out of yeah, I don't know. Because I
It
have Node.js
chose.
in here as well. It was weird that I picked .NET. I don't know why I picked .NET.
Maybe because it's the most used language. Maybe it's trying to.
Oh, JavaScript's most used language, but
Oh, I don't know then. That's a good question. Why did you maybe? I don't even know if it's a case of, oh, it's more efficient to use .NET versus. I
yeah.
don't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say so. Would it?
Let me ask it. Let me fucking ask it.
Yeah.
Why
Why did you use .NET? What is your thinking here?
this agent? Next. Analysis. Arigato.
Arigato.
Yeah, this is what I thought. I chose .NET because the repository content suggested the browser would be an independent backend service orchestrated by Aspire, not because of the moderating agents. But like, I also use Node.js in here. There's also a security benefit in making it as small as possible.
I guess it's building it closer to the closest to the hardware. I think it's its logic. Versus having an overlay of a node compiler or whatever.
Yeah, this is give me an alternative, and this is depending on how I'm using this agent. It was going to create it in my Starlight's API. That's one of my applications, or my core application is Starlight. It has an API, and then it would have a module in there instead, which is just essentially the code base, which it would be the moderation. Okay.
So this gives Lua API, C++ API onto the Unreal Engine. Okay. But also, I need this for Linux. Do I need to compile it from source? No, don't tell me I have to compile it from source. Oh, I hate doing that. Let's just download it anyway, just think. No, that's not it. Hold on. Wait, I close it? I keep using, okay.
So Codex is using pretty much a lot of PowerShell behind the scenes to do what it is to do.
Interesting, someone's already compiled a Linux port. Oh. Since I can do it too, I guess I'll fucking do it. Let's see. I keep doing that. Oh, and PewDiePie. I forgot about his little agent system. You saw his videos yet?
I don't follow him,
You don't know PewDiePie?
and I don't follow him.
Okay, okay. Well, you don't have to find him randomly with like a bunch of AI stuff he's been doing lately. He where did it save to? He created, like, he basically built his own rig with like 18 graphics cards with I think 16 gigs each or something. I think he got like 256 VRAM, something like this. And he got his local AI to build him a council and a whole kind of like, and then he built from that his own agent system. And I have it downloaded, but I haven't actually compiled it. Where are you? I guess it didn't download it. Open this, please. Thank you. Okay, you opened it twice, as expected. I need to try and do that again. God, I have so many random things I play around with, and I leave in the back, and I'm like, oh, look. It's that one thing I played with some time ago. Okay, how was it? Configure. No, config. Make.
Everything here is local for codecs. Pretty sure it's using a local 5.6 GPT. I mean, I need to make sure.
Yeah, it should be local, doing stuff directly on your. Well, unless you're talking about like a local model working. That's not the case, but it's working on your local machine. What?
That's what I was thinking.
What is it? Why are you fucking password after password? Oh my god, this is a readme for the ages. Oh my god, stop with these passwords. What are you updating? The whole fucking system? Hold on, what's going on here? Let me just finish these updates, I guess. Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. Man, everyone wants to find a way to build a startup. That's the question I get asked all the time. How to build a startup. This keyword startup is getting annoying.
How to build a business? It's not like these aren't startup.
Build a business, yeah. Find something to build it around. I think the keyword startup is going with this whole tech bros trying. Everyone's starting to make or wants to make a startup with an AI or something.
Well, the startups were originally like build as fast as you can and then go public as fast as you can and sell it immediately.
That's true. Yeah.
So like, yeah, when you're building a business, it's kind of like that's your life. That's like, hey, I'm doing this till I'm in the ground.
Yeah. A business is your identity. Like, you put your work into it. Like, that's kind of the same thing with Mark and his little AI project. Everyone's always like, oh, how can I make money right away, really quick? It's like, unless you scam a bunch of investors, you know, and they invest in your company that you have an idea for, and then you just bounce and go to like Argentina. But to just have a project that just makes you everyone, two keywords I'm really getting annoyed of: startup and passive. I want passive income. Yeah, you want to make money when you sleep? Become Jeff Bezos. Elon. Whatever. Tusk. Have something working already. Like, you gotta start it somewhere. You just... Passive income doesn't just start out of nothing. Those two keywords are getting to my nerves so much. I just wish people would use business instead. Like, hey Chris, can you help me how to make a business? Yeah. What kind of business are you thinking about? What do you have that other people want? Is it a skill? Is it a product? No, I just want my AI to make passive income for me. Oh no! Shoot me, please. I'm dying. On the inside, I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm trying to explain even to like Mark, like, I have a sense of passive income. Two streams. Patreon for education. It's not really passive though, because some of them you have to actually have sessions with. Others just support you. That's cool. And then this whole laundromat POS system I built. The work was like, it wasn't just, hey, I just made a POS system, now you can use it. I had to like work for 2 months, sleep like 4 or 5 hours. The second month was production to make sure that when they're using it, it's stable. It works exactly how it is. And then you get called up in the morning, or like my morning, because I'm working US hours. Their business day, my morning, hey, something's wrong. The system doesn't calculate this price correctly, or the system doesn't give me the right receipt or something. And then I gotta go into the system manually and start tweaking with the system. But once you get it stable, then you can just sit back. And I was like paranoid for a long time. Hey, Toxic. No, technically I haven't built my own game, particularly. Other than small things. Like, I've taught students how to program using games. One of them was a snake game basic. How to work with arrays, loops. Mapping digital arrays to kind of like visual representations of those. I should probably do that online. I should probably stream that. It teaches you a lot. Just a simple snake game teaches you about collision detection, how the data in the background maps to a visual graphic. So when you eat like a fruit, you collide with the fruit, you flip a 0 or a 1 to a 0, and that 0 removes the fruit from the grid. So you have like a visual representation of the grid, and then an array representation that the computer is managing. That would be a good project to put online. But making a game from scratch, I kind of play with Godot. I'm still playing with it.
I play with Godot.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you used other ones like Unreal? Like, what's your kind of perspective on them?
Actually, Godot was easier to get into, but again, I didn't do much.
Right? That's what I felt. When I tried to use like Unreal Engine, I was like, oh, cool, it can do a lot of stuff. I load up this like predefined template. All right, it's a car racing around and stuff. But then I'm like, trying to look at the interface, it's all messy. Trying to work around the details, I hate it. And like the whole node system in Godot, this makes more sense. Some of the menus though, you never know how deep they go. Like adding a mesh, and then in that mesh you can go to a sub menu to add texture. In the texture you can go to a sub menu to add like a renderer. And like, oh my god, how many like menus inside of menus are there? But Godot, I think out of all of them is like, and it's lightweight. Let me see. How much does a Godot take on my system? I'm hoping not. actually make a decent game one day. When I dive deep into it.
Actually, I think the best place to make a game actually is making a game for the TVs, like the smart TVs. I feel like that's an untapped market because there's a niche amount of people that don't have anything, but they have a smart TV. So that's something that's like up there that you can
Like
develop on and spin out.
games in a smart TV.
Yeah, like in the smart TV LG store. I think there's some potential.
Well, LG Store is nothing more than a glorified Android. Okay, so you just make smart TV based Android game.
Yeah, but it doesn't have its own SDK to deploy it. So.
Then you got to use a controller, the TV controller to. But then the TV. Well, no. Well, kind of. Oh, but then proprietary.
Yeah. Because I think it's tap market.
Yeah. It's on tap, but I think it's also an untapped market because they don't have a good interface sync system. Because the LG TV, I know I have an LG, but I have an app. That app can connect to the TV like a remote control. Now, I don't know how the API works, but could I create another app that's an actual controller so I can connect to the TV and play games? That would be number one question. Number two, I hate the touchscreen on my phone. So could I connect a USB, because I have USB on this TV. Can I connect the controller USB and will it recognize it? And then can I use that directly? That would be sick. And also, what's the limitations on the graphic processor? Because you're kind of working probably with no graphics processing. Steven, this is a question for you. Learning Go or Java? Which one is good? Go or Java? Which one would you choose?
It depends. Like if you're depends on the job market, depends where you're at. Like what's your goal? Is it for yourself, for your own product and stuff like that, or is it to get a job somewhere? Because to get a job somewhere, Java is still pretty prevalent in a lot of places. Not only that, there's just high demand for it for more.
So office job, Java.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. But like firmware, right? Wait. Mobile devices like the TV we're talking about. It's running on an Android, which is running on firmware that compiles into bytecode. Is that how that works?
I'm not into it. No, I assume there's a compilation process that it goes in there. I do know that. Yeah, no. I'm not going to comment because I haven't developed it.
Okay. Because then that would be Java. Because then you can develop for Java still, I think, because then you can develop for this whole IoT system, smart TVs and stuff. Like you said, on untapped market. Like if you're trying to build a business, you're looking for a place where there's a vacuum of supply, but a high quantity of demand. Oh, to get a job particularly? Okay, so if you're looking to get a job, still Java. Yeah. I'd say Go is... I don't even know Go, and I don't care to learn it.
It depends on your area. If you're like in Silicon Valley, maybe Go is better. Like there's more job opportunities. I'll be right back. A few minutes.
Okay, I guess. If you're in like California, you really have to look at the types of jobs. Let me see. Let's do a little research. Use Golang. I don't think it's that popular, but there would be some niches out there for it. Cloud infrastructure. If you want to work for Azure, Amazon, well, Go is Google, innit? So maybe Google related, or no, Google probably made Go. Blockchain architects, data engineers, infrastructure developers, cloud computing, fintechs. Oh, fintech would be the Silicon Valley, California space. Web3, scalability, microservices. So Java is a monolithic system. When you create a code for a system, you can kind of make it into a microservice when you have multiple compiled sources and they're communicating through like a network or through like a file like a JSON or something. But the main kind of purpose of Java is you create a full-fledged software, compile it, converts it into bytecode, and then runs on the Java runtime environment. Then you have kind of a single jar file. Like think of a Minecraft server, right? It's just a jar file. It's all compiled code inside of it, but it's one file, a monolithic system. But microservices like Go basically means you can create this thing, and then you're done with it, and then you maybe like a website, and then you want to attach a chat service, so it's another small little application you attach to it, and then you want to attach a desktop streaming service, so you make it and then you attach it. It's like microservices, small pieces you put together. I do like microservices better, a lot more controlled, instead of like having this huge monolithic architecture. Okay, so the framework, you got to be careful about what you're looking at, right? I always boast the process to learn is the 15% of any language. The Spring Boot, I don't know because I'm not a Java guy, but let's see, Spring Boot framework. It really depends on what you're going to use it. Is open source Java built on top of Spring Framework, simplifies creation for standalone production grade application, middle for such as Tomcat, Jetty, Undertow. Allowing developers to just run applications without complex XML setup. Alright. Starter, simplify dependency management. That's for making things simple. But if you learn Java through its full system, you don't have to learn Spring Boot. All it's doing is preventing you from having to include XML setups in your systems. You learn XML and how Java uses XML to organize its user interface, and that's it. Like, you don't need this. You don't need Spring Boot to create an efficient system. Frameworks, you gotta remember, are like icing on the cake. They're not required for anything. If you would say popular corporate Java frameworks, the ones that can actually help you. Oh, really? They have a popular Java framework dominating it. Oh, because everyone's lazy and they don't want to do the XML system. That makes sense. Developers for microservices and REST APIs. All right. Touche. But you're gonna have to learn frameworks for anything. Popular Go Lang frameworks, for instance. Jin. Same thing. Are you purring? Are you trolling?
Okay, let me see here. So I asked Codex to generate.
For a second, I thought your dog got on the mic or something and started making noises.
See, I feel like I still have a disconnect with the agents in this dose. Because what this ended up doing is I asked it to create me some agents from my repository here, just some generic ones, just to give me a proof of concept of seeing what's going on in here. So
your mic is really low, by the way. It's hard to hear you sometimes.
Hello.
Are you doing like a headset mic or desktop mic?
No, it's my AirPods.
Oh god, yeah, it's the AirPods. Never mind, I've always had problems. Maybe better. Do you have like a regular headset?
I do. I'm not sure to charge. So.
Sometimes it feels like that noise canceling feature is like removing certain words. And I have to like decrypt it with my brain to figure out what word was there that just got muted. But
okay, let me see.
Yeah. It's not horrible. It's just definitely not convenient and clear. So you would have to learn frameworks for anything. Frameworks are just extra systems to give you more power behind the system. Oh?
Hello.
Yeah. You're whispering? Wow. Where'd you go? I mean,
different mic. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's your end.
No, I'm putting it on 200 now. That's better. That's better.
Second mic.
You're saying it got worse with a real headset?
No. It was worse in the beginning. Now it's better. I don't know if you put the mic closer to your face or something.
No, I was on AirPods, and I told you that I'm switching mics. Now I
Okay.
switched my mic.
Now it's better. I don't know why. Maybe there was a sensitivity adjustment that had to happen with the thingy. But it's good. It's fine. Keep going. That's the thing.
Right. Okay, so I have agents here. My agents are in YAML. Why? Why are they using YAML? Fuck you.
What the fuck?
And this
Who
is what I've.
uses YAML?
No,
Go
I
on.
thought that's standard for agents actually. I was like, oh. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Go on.
Okay, so the agents are in YAML. The skills are in Markdown. And then you have any sort of auxiliary scripts that they can run. I'm kind of not understanding something here. Not understanding something here.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it is. They're just configuration files. That's all. It's like an XML file for configuration. That's it. They should just use Lua. Lua's way better.
Lua.
Mm.
I mostly hated YAML because the IntelliSensor YAML sucked. So if there is something wrong in your file, it's like back in the old days in Notepad++ where you don't know there's something wrong in there.
Fair enough. So no matter what language you're gonna use, eventually you're gonna be learning a framework. Now, if
Which
you
makes
feel
sense. Like even the high level idea of a framework is it's guardrails for your development and your workflow. That's what you want.
you want to pick a good one that's well developed and community managed, right?
Yeah. You want. For me, what do you like to work on every day? I think that's probably number one, and then the community is kind of number two out there.
But as far as frameworks go, it's kind of like the 85% where you learn the first 15 functions, variables, loops, not just what a loop is, but how to use it in different ways. Structure, functions, classes, objects, inheritance, and all the kind of complex class stuff. If you ever find frameworks difficult, it's because there's a missing understanding in that objects in class space. All frameworks they just give you objects to basically apply certain pre-configured code to your code so you don't have to recreate the wheel.
I forget who phrased it this way. So like libraries, you call their code. Frameworks calls your code. Kind of where it's at.
Frameworks call your code.
Yeah, you write code and the framework is calling your code that you wrote. Libraries, you're calling the library's code. That's a nice way to think about it.
Okay, yeah, because a framework in a microsystem, you would create the things and attach it to a framework that would call the code to create the microsystem sort of structure.
Yeah, so like in Angular, I have components and services that I write. The framework, at the end of the day, is going to be calling my frameworks and components and stuff, right? The framework kind of handled a lot of things for me, and I'm just developing on top of the framework. Libraries, I'm calling the library code that somebody else did.
Yeah, okay. I've always had that too. Okay, fair. I've always had those two confused. Right. So libraries are the actual extra 85% of what kind of library do you need. Are you making games? Are you making databases? Are you making web apps? And you pull those specific types of libraries to not recreate the wheel. But frameworks are to kind of organize and optimize the running system as kind of like a middleman that calls your code and developed modules in a specific way. That makes sense?
The framework,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something like that. But then you're talking toxic. You're talking about libraries, APIs, rather than frameworks.
Yeah, I would almost say APIs and libraries are kind of conceptually the same thing, right? Because you're calling some API, you're calling some library, same thing.
Oh, dude, dude, dude. What was that Git Castle Village I sent you? I forgot what the name of that was.
Get Castle Village. I do not know.
Git visual town village. Git town? No. Ah, village? Like it had the whole system, like every single Git push pull, and the bigger and the more popular something on Git was, the bigger the town that it looked.
Oh, that's cool. I feel like
What did
I
I
might
send
know the
that to?
developer. I feel like I know the developer that might have done that.
Oh yeah. What is the website that shows Git?
It's like you
Uh,
have an avatar in this like community, and you can like go to certain doors and stuff, and it's hooked up to Git, I guess.
hold on, I'm about to find it. Git City. Git City. If you want to see the popular packages, you go to Git City. I think it was gitcity.com. God, I have like 50 tabs open right now. Was it? Yeah, I think it was. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, it's a flashbang. Just a white site right now. What?
Yeah, I went nowhere. Git City, the Git City, maybe.
The Git City. Your GitHub as a 3D city. I don't know if it was 3D, but let's see. Cloning into San Francisco. What are we doing in San Francisco? I mean, everything's happening in fucking California, so why am I asking? All the tech bros are in there.
I mean, you get to know. I mean, I feel like we've been at a stage where the big companies are just buying the smaller companies because they're actually doing the work.
The hell? This is an updated version of what I was thinking. It was a
Somewhere
top-down 2D model. Now it's a fucking 3D? What? No way. Fly.
And the commits became floors. Welcome to Git City.
This is crazy. And it froze? Hello? Oh,
My name
I'm a drone? I'm slow. Maybe it's because I'm not using... Oh. Oh, I'm actually a drone shooting. Why am I a drone? I'm flying as a drone. Interesting. Yeah, somebody definitely did this with AI. Hold on, it's not working so good on my...
So you had an
Brave.
awesome graphics card.
No, it's the Brave browser in this case. Sometimes stuff is coded specifically for Chrome and I have to open it up in Chrome for it to be smoother. I have that issue with Blookit and all it does is like 2D games. 2D Git City. How about that? Verify. I'm not a bot, bro. Get off of here. What do you mean verification failed? I literally pressed the CAPTCHA. Oh, you better fucking... That's what I thought. God, what is it? 2D Git City. That's the one that's better. I don't think I like the three. Yep, yeah, it's working better on Chrome. Michael, you got fire, water, what? No, it's still crashing. Why is it crashing? My graphics has plenty of space. My GPU's doing alright. It's a little smoother. Nah, it just seems like it's poorly coded. Fire crawl. Okay, it's not working that great. I'm on my 2D one. The 2D one was great.
Oh yeah, it's buggy for me too.
Okay.
I just went back to it.
Yeah, it's just your AI slop. What can you do?
Or it's just badly optimized. Okay, back to my coding.
Is it gitcity.co? Nope. I'll find it and I'll tell you which one it is. Dum.
Do you follow the I follow some Instagram users that post the find the ducks.
No. In a picture, like find Waldo, but find ducks.
Yeah,
No.
like only 1% can find all 10 ducks.
Oh no. That make you stare at it and they get so many
Yeah,
views.
exactly. But it's fun. Okay, I can share just my application screen here. Okay, all right, yeah. So I can just share this while we're talking.
Sure.
Okay, actually, high level. Let me talk about my code base here, my restructuring. Okay, so originally I was having this AI folder here for anything that's AI related, but it looks like .agents folder directory is kind of just the standard for a lot of the AI community stuff out there. So I guess it's gonna have to be .agents for my root directory. Okay. .husky has to do with a lot of like Git hooks, so I haven't dove back into that in a long time, but that's what this folder is. So like this is core. Anything that's dot is like okay, and that's what's weird. Dot anything is supposed to be settings, VS Code settings, and now we've abused it because this is definitely not settings. This is code.
Dot skill or dot what does that say?
Agents
Oh.
/ skills. Yeah. So this
Oh.
has abused the
Well,
the standard.
one could say the agent stuff like an MD file is a configuration.
Yeah, but I have scripts. I have PowerShell scripts in here, and the
Oh.
intent is for it to have code as well, right? That's the whole point of agents
And a
having
PS1's a
their own
PowerShell
code.
script. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That is weird.
So
That's an abuse. Did you do that
so
or
I
the AI
don't.
do that?
The AI did that, but it looks
What?
like it's
What?
standard. It's standard within the community because I've seen it in other repositories where they have .agents.
Oh, okay.
So I don't like that essentially the community went off and kind of broke something that's kind of standard for developers, where dot and slash
I
name
mean,
is
you
usually
have to consider
settings.
it's like any other language. The kids use Riz now and aura farming. Like they broke the language too in the dictionary. Like everyone's breaking everything all the time, you know?
Okay, so
Go on.
.agents, that's for the core repository. So I think I still will have an AI file here for probably some cloud type things that go on, to be determined here. My other folder here is APIs. So Starlight's one of my applications. Paycore is my API for. So this is my app API for Starlight. Paycore is my payments API. So that would be a separate server. So this can be utilized between any application, right? So let's say you have a transaction you need to do for payment or something like that.
Okay.
That's its own API thing that's out there.
Okay.
Age verification project API, again, that's something that can be universally used anywhere for any application where I'm doing age verification for users signing up to something.
Are you doing that because it's going to be a requirement in the future? Kind of getting that set up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so essentially APIs here is a high level folder that will contain API stuff within this repository. So there's that, right? Client here is, so this is my documentation client. So this is documentation for this entire repository. Starlight app, which is what I was getting off of, which I was starting in my other laptop, is the Flutter version of Starlight, which is cross-platform. So I'd have a web client, which I didn't let me rename for some reason. So I'll have a cross-platform client, and then I'll have the web client here. Because that's where a lot of things are at right now, where you have technologies that are specifically for the web, and they are optimized for the web, and they are best for the web. But then you do have things like either fully doing a native Android app or fully doing an Apple app or doing a cross-platform app that can be on the TV, Android tablets, etc. So at the end of the day, it will be two client code bases, one for web and one for app. Excuse me. Okay, so far is that making sense high level wise? And then you have the databases that I could potentially have. Right now, I really just have the database for Starlight. So Starlight has its database in Firebase, which I keep everything in there. Get hooks here, something I need to revisit because it's just been a while since I've used pre-commits for anything. I probably really don't need it, but I kind of, at least structurally, want it available for my repositories. Because I kind of want any repository I ever make to have the same layout directory that makes sense for anybody coming in. It's like, okay, here's the get hooks, here's the databases, here's the potential clients, here's the APIs, etc. So this one's interesting. This one's infrastructure. So infrastructure could be things. So right now it's OpenVidoo. So OpenVidoo is a web streaming,
Right, like a WebRTC.
WebRTC server that I launch on top of this application, right? So there's that here. I guess some other candidates here could be essentially other applications or other servers that I technically use, but I don't actually personally manage at all, right? Maybe I don't know yet. Trying to think if there's any really good ones. Because normally there's things that you could download from Docker that like you kind of set up a server on Docker of something somebody else already made.
Right.
Ideally, that will go here, right? In under infrastructure. Orchestration. This is the Aspire thing that I was talking about, where click here on program, it kind of wires everything up for me, and then it would launch its own GUI over here. And I'm probably not sharing that on Discord. Let me see.
Yeah, you're not in focus right now, but yeah.
Let me switch it. Right, so all those applications automatically boot up, and it gives you like a running traces and consoles and metrics on everything that's running in your application, in your repository.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that there.
Give me a second. I gotta drop into another chat and ask some questions about some weird stuff in server. 1 sec.
Okay, no, you're good.
Mark? Mark?
Oh, hi, Priya.
Is anyone banning anyone right now?
No, I don't. No.
Junior Chico got banned for attacking OG.
Probably an auto ban. Maybe he did something weird.
Okay. Just double checking. I'm with the buddy.
Yeah, that auto ban.
It is a little extra, ain't it?
If he put it in work, I've seen it ban like legit people. Okay. You can customize it or like tell it to be less aggressive.
Request dismantle object to server attempted on other player base. Player noticed. Oh, permanent ban. Penalty strike 4. Okay.
Yeah, was it auto ban?
It was, but it's trying to disassemble. Detection. Trying to disassemble the other person's base.
Oh. There was a baby Deadpool with a water gun.
A what? Deadpool? Baby Deadpool?
I'm watching CEO. Like, because I'm not there. Ooh. Damn.
What the fuck? How do I keep dying?
You gotta believe.
Where is my body? Not here. Stupid stuff. Oh, because I was out in the cold. Yeah, that makes sense.
I wish it was cold here.
Yeah, dude. Florida's great, man.
I don't know how people be going fishing, playing football. I would have to get airlifted out. I don't know how they do it.
Tank tops. Just tank tops.
Even checking the mail, I would have to take a shower after. I hate it. I go outside, I'm flashbanged. But in the snow, I'm chilling. I could be out in the snow with just a t-shirt, no pants.
Let me see. Junior. Yeah, no pants. Junior Chico. Excuse me. That's the only thing I heard at the end there. The reading stuff and doing all over the place.
Oh man.
So yeah, no pants and just tank top, just underwear. Oh no, like one of those Mexican
They
wrestlers.
call me Donald Duck, boy.
Wait, that's the wrong kind of know something. He has nothing down there. That's the wrong way to not get hot in Florida. Why are you wearing a shirt?
Right. Imagine dressing as Donald Duck for Halloween.
Oh. Interesting. There might be an issue.
This BPS they're talking about, isn't that expensive?
It's a virtual private server. It's essentially a hosting platform.
You gotta pay for that, right?
Normally, yeah.
Man, see, if the server made money, sure, but out of pocket, hell no.
Hello?
Oh wow.
Hey, Eli.
Who? Oh my god, Chris.
Yes.
Hey.
Eli.
Hey,
What's
Chris.
Yeah. Hi.
You saw that power box right there outside of that marketplace?
That was yours, yeah.
Yes, can you destroy that?
Yeah. Doing
I
one
can't-
damage. What?
I can't destroy that.
Oh no! You
Mm-hmm.
effed up. That's the safe zone. You can't even deconstruct it. Isn't that yours?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I'm being serious.
Oh my god, you son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
I was just seeing if I can, and yeah, that's permanently there now.
I can.
I'm not gonna build it.
I know how to do it. I have to put you in the guild, give you guild master, then I have to switch to that guild, and then do admin, and then as admin you can deconstruct it. But over here, only
Holy.
admins can deconstruct.
That
What
sounded
the
like
hell?
work. Oh,
And
my
we need
goodness.
3 people to move back and forth between them. Nice job.
Can you,
Okay.
I'm not gonna build it.
Eli.
I'm not gonna build it.
Huh?
I'm not gonna do nothing with it. It's just there to be there.
But why'd you put it there in the first place?
No, I want to see if it actually worked.
Yeah, it does. And it's a PAL box
Well-
in the middle of a world. Oh, we're gonna have to get you, me, and Johnny on together at one time, and then we're gonna remove it.
W.
I
Johnny.
dismantle it. Like, I keep clicking on it, and just to say, hey, you can't just do it no more.
Yeah, because in this zone,
No.
you have to be logged in as admin in order to do that.
And
You
so
can't-
log in as admin.
You have to log in as admin to modify the buildings in the zone. Yes, to remove it, basically.
My.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Alright.
I can technically do that for a split second if Marcus has his computer turned on. I can change the password, let you have the password to disassemble it, and then put it back to the password I have it set as.
Oh, man.
I'm still in the guild. I mean,
Well,
I
if
goofed.
Marcus... Or we can just wait for Johnny to get on to swap guilds a couple of times, and I'll go over there, log in as admin, and remove it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, whenever I play Tokon, I turn it off because I know I'll rage. We get so mad if I lost the fight over that.
I mean, are you playing now?
I'm in the practice mode.
Oh,
fuck
okay.
it.
Alright, it's fine. We can
Alright.
just wait for Johnny to get on. It's not a big
John,
problem.
I need you on power for a little bit. You're gonna join Chris's guild, right? And Chris is join my guild. They want to destroy that power box. That has to go.
I need it.
He can. I can't. Fuck.
No, it
Well-
doesn't have to be now. Just whenever you guys are on together.
I mean, we might as well do it now, so we had to do it later.
Is he gonna get on?
You gonna get on real quick and get off? Yeah, it's getting on. Alright, well, I mean, think about this down now, okay? If that was someone else's base, you can't destroy that.
As admin,
until you join their guild. Well, you can't or can.
You're right. Until I join the guild and remove it.
Yeah, see? This is a great thing that I did this.
That's a good. The hell? Oh wait, hold on.
Hold
On. I have a better idea. I have a way better idea. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I don't need any of you. Hold on.
Well, I'm on the game, so.
Well,
I mean, do that first and see what happens.
1 second. I
Yeah,
can do the
is
kill
it still
nearest
there?
base.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
What's gone?
It's gone. That base that I built is gone.
The power box?
Mm-hmm.
It's right here.
No, it's not.
I'm in front of it.
Are you serious?
Where
It's
are
not
you?
mine. I'm
The
in the
black
game.
Smurf?
Oh.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm behind you.
You retard! You're in the wrong
I
location.
was Wait, hold on.
Watch this.
What up, Chris?
I'll watch it. Okay, you can get up now.
Are you
Never
actually
mind.
kidding me?
We don't need you.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That was a good
Well,
good
well,
hustle.
I mean, I'll let you get up.
Respected.
I mean, what if that would have failed? Then what?
Yeah, then we'd need you.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can you change your guild name? Because I feel like
No, that has to be like that.
Oh, it has to be like that.
Yeah, because
has to be.
we're not guild. We're admin. We're not fighting. We're not doing anything that's player related. We're admin now. This guild, if you're in here, you're doing what I'm doing. You're monitoring. You're banning.
Well,
you're building. Maybe checking the market, moving money around.
Fuck, I don't watch Marvel. I mean, that Marvel.
I accidentally raided somebody at the.
As a guild member.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you move guilds if you're gonna do that shit. Next time you do that,
we already did that. We already did that.
You both did it using this guild?
Well, God, Jesus! Oh my Chris, it sounded worse. We left that guild.
Oh, okay.
Bro, about to fucking crash out. Oh,
Okay,
damn! I'm sorry.
The point is that
yes, I know. Okay. I realized guild I was in.
Alright.
So I was like, oh shit, I gotta leave. Alright, damn.
I was about to crash out. You're right. I was about to say you abusing the guild fucking name. Shit. Hot damn. Alright, good. You did a good job. You left.
I realized and I stopped. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot our name right. Let's just leave.
Okay. You're right.
Bro, about to fucking shoot us through our fucking brains to a whole nother area. Damn.
I was gonna not let you in the guild anymore. Like, damn. They can't control themselves.
Wait, you know what happened last night?
Oh, hey, Tito.
Tito?
Bro, what up, bro? The fight tonight, bro.
Shut up, Tito.
Wait, who's fighting tonight?
Ian
Oh,
Gary.
that's right. Oh my God, Tito, thank you.
Ian Gary versus Islam Hamachakatahe.
Oh, wow.
You sliding them coming through, Tito?
What did you just say?
I don't know, something complicated.
You coming through, Tito?
I can't, bro. You don't even have water to offer me over there if I go.
Bro, there's deep water.
Listen. You wanna know what he ate today? He ate a pancake with a sandwich.
Bro, I go to fucking Mark's house, bro. He doesn't even have toilet paper.
He don't even have food. He literally just made pancakes with freaking.
I can't.
Alright, you guys have fun. I'm going back to my other chat because I'm doing programming
It's
stuff.
not my house.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm back. That was chaotic. I still gotta unban someone. Oh, dum. Okay.
I like it.
It's good.
Maybe. I mean, I like the spirit of it, but I don't think it's working.
The spirit of how it's supposed to be, but it's not the complete. Interesting. Hold on.
Because one of the skills created for me is repository health. So here's the description of this repository health, which is essentially what a lot of the tooling I have here is supposed to be doing in the first place. So it looks for incomplete directory removes, tracked credentials, generated artifacts, stale CI configuration, build failures, test gaps, dependency warnings, pre-commit checks, stuff like that. Right, just trying to look at some common things that how your repository should be working. Okay, that's great, but I don't think it's working. Let me see.
Okay.
This commit is blocked because the repository configuration. Oh. This could have been my fault as I removed some things. That would make sense.
Hold on. Someone's inside the walls trying to hack and shit. They're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. What's going on? Hold on. Whose pal is that? What's going on here? Oh, there's a... How is this... Is this another way to exit the wall? Man, Pal World got some bugs. No, I just went into it though. Oh. Hmm. What is Seraphis? Oh, another call. Hold on. Yo?
What are you doing in my base?
I don't know. You told me to find you and I went to you. Who's cheating and why is your pal on the outside? Your pal's literally out here.
Bro, not the base. I had a base on the sea.
Okay,
and
another place.
And when executor was logged out, in 10 minutes they were inside and my base was there.
Okay.
Do you want me to teleport to the base to see it?
Yeah. That's the idea. I want to check what that was about.
Okay, because my pals are getting crazy over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna eat all the food after this. They're gonna get tired from bombing the crowd.
They
But
are,
there was an actual PAL. That was so weird. I don't know how that happened. Probably a glitch. Hold on.
there are some pals that teleport. Oh,
There's a PAL.
he's here, bro. He's again here in my base. Come
Oh
here.
gosh, I'm coming. Hold on.
Jericho is the cheater, bro. Jericho.
Okay.
Pablo, I hear this to base.
What's the cheating? What's the cheating though? I don't understand what the cause is. What do you?
Bro, he had removed all the walls, bro, from our base without fighting, alone. You don't see it.
You do know that
Look.
you can remove. You do know. Listen, if you don't build inside the blue, anyone can remove your wall. You do
Yeah, bro,
realize
it's
that.
inside the blue.
I don't see it. Where? Where's the inside blue base removal? I don't see it.
Here, come to me.
I'm always teleporting. I can't find you. I'm at the top of the base. Hold on. I have to work my way down.
Pablo, είχε στήσει εκτός του κύκλου, ρε μαλάκα, και αφαίρεσε τους τοίχους.
Where?
Look, bro, he have built more walls here. We have built until here. Then we get destroyed. In 10 minutes, bro. In 10 minutes.
Where? Look, I can do it too. It's not.
This is not mine. This is not mine, bro. This is not mine. We haven't built this. They did it after they take our base. We are here. You see our walls here.
Well, okay.
Our walls.
Okay.
Was
Is
here,
this your wall here too? Is this your spawn?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch this. Oh no, I'm inside your base now. You're doing a bad job with your wall building. You can't do that. You have to build in the blue. It's not cheating. Something's going on and it's not cheating. It's the ball. It's the blue. You got to be in the blue. You cannot build anywhere outside the blue. If you do, then they're going to find it and they're going to disassemble it. And they're going to come into your base. This is like 101, dude. Like, I literally made this hole. I'm not in your guild.
Come here to see when they came from. Come here.
Okay.
They didn't came from outside the first time. They came here. I don't know if this is extending or not. They came from here. In 10 minutes, they passed here.
Well, it looks like the walls around it. Yeah, the walls around it are damaged. It means that they used explosives. They broke the middle. They all focused fire. The walls underneath it are kind of damaged, right? Okay.
Yeah, and the ball box in 10 minutes, bro. With 1 damage. It does.
Bro, please don't tell me you don't know that you can destroy the foundation underneath and your PAL box breaks.
Yeah, I know, no.
That's literally what happened. Now you can destroy the PAL box together the same way those walls were destroyed. Of course, you don't build in the middle of the sea because there's no ground here. You risk... You're securing a good place and no one will find you, but you risk an easy PAL box to destroy.
Yeah, how they found it over here, bro? Look where we are at the map.
This is actually where somebody else was building their base before. You're literally in the same... There was a person right next to you, Nikomai. He built it here too.
Ah, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter though. You just fly around on like a edge dragon or whatever. You just fly and then land on the wall. And if you land on the wall or hit it, you'd be like, let's see. Okay, I can't land on it, but if I hit it, oh look, it's OG, your executioner's wall. And they're like, I found them. Now I'm gonna go raid them. Like that's how it works.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard to get really fast PAL, right? You have a fast PAL. Then just fly around the whole map. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know. But I don't know.
This time, for sure, it's not cheating.
Yeah, this time you are right, bro.
You have to build in the blue. In the blue. I appreciate the call, though, because you never know when it will be.
Yeah, when you are right, I tell you, bro. But I had to call you.
Okay.
Because I didn't know.
That's fine.
I will tell Executor what mistake he did.
Yeah. Let them know.
The cave you found me was mine. No one can enter there.
Yeah. That's fine. You're really good there. And since it's a second base, it doesn't seem too crazy, right? It's a good
Yeah,
backup base. But
it's a
now they
decoy
found it.
base, bro. It's a decoy, so they think I was here.
But it's kind of empty. They're gonna realize that it was a decoy.
Yeah, I moved everything.
Oh, did you? Oh, you're misleading. All right, fair enough. That's cool. All right.
Yeah,
You do
bro.
your thing then. You're fine. But yeah, no cheating happened. No cheating
Bro,
happened.
everyone is chasing me, bro.
Oh, why? What did you guys do?
No, because we are good. We are going to the top of the server. They're going to raid us all.
I mean, yeah, when you're number one, what do you think's gonna happen? You gotta take that as a compliment. If you were nobody, you'd be just sitting there doing nothing all day.
I was fighting all day today.
Good. That's what it's about. I hope the little ones are doing fine.
Bro, you have to put something on the low levels so they can protect it.
Yeah, but then what if they want to fight each other? And like they'll still make it. It takes a little bit longer, and hopefully, we can prevent people from being douchebags.
We make it after 6-7 raids. We have to restart.
Yeah, I mean that was about 4 raids for me too, so I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. Glad that was settled. Not this time, but keep me informed of anything, because it could have been a cheat. You never know. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Thanks for the help.
Yo.
See you. Good night.
See you. Server admin life. The life of a server admin. My God. This guy rated me. This other guy's cheating. I was like, oh, man. It wasn't actually cheating. Sometimes it's one of those like, no, it was fine. You just didn't know how it worked. Whoa. Sick. Okay. Where am I even going? What? Oh, right. Base was there.
Man, an hour passed quick.
Yep. That's just setting up the system.
Yeah.
How's your hardware doing when you work? Oh wait, no, you're not doing the local yet, are you?
Yeah, I'm local. Yeah.
You doing the local AI?
I think this is all local here, but not with the Olama model I downloaded. It's still need to explore that. I'm using the Codex IDE.
Well, the Codex is still outsourcing. What you call it?
It says working locally. Working local. Connect to Codex Web.
Yeah.
Send to cloud. That's not on there.
It's local in the sense that it's modifying files on your computer, but it's outsourcing the AI thinking. Yeah. Now,
that makes sense. I'm not sure if I can switch that.
No, you'd have to no way. You'd have to download the 400 gigabyte or 1,000 gigabyte model they have at their servers. It's not an offload like that, right? But
that wouldn't be bad. 400 gigs, that's fine. If you can download 400 gigs of their model, host it locally on premise somewhere, and then you just ping that.
But
that'll be fine.
How much space do you need for that? You need VRAM, not just.
I'm saying.
Let's
say I'm saying organizational level. Let's say organization doesn't want to.
Oh, like institution, right. Like an industrial hardware. That's kind of why I want. That's kind of why I want that NVIDIA Spark. It's a good middle point between industrial hardware and consumer availability. It's not bad. 3.7K was it? Hopefully. I'll get 2 of them. They get 256. I wonder if I can stack them in serial or in parallel. I don't know if that'll... Work. Huh?
I'm seeing how this GPT OS thing works locally.
The Olama one's not gonna be as smooth. Now, since you already have a working directory, here's my recommendation. Get Bionic, install the same model.
So hold up, let it think.
Oh, I'm just giving you the layout. Bionic, install the same model, create a new project, include a directory, and then load that directory, just like you open the normal file. Open the directory in that project, and then it'll automatically start working in that directory. Now, that's a lot of files you got there. I'm not sure how it'll fend with a lot of lines of stuff. Maybe one file with a lot of lines might be a bit hard for your small model. But I think it'll still be able to access, run around the directory, do modifications if it needs to. I would copy the whole thing and paste it somewhere else and test it so it doesn't fuck your shit up. As a small model, you know what I mean? I wouldn't trust it completely until it's vetted that the model can actually go in and not spit garbage. Because there's a lot of context.
Codex has been doing pretty good with the context of the entire repository. So pretty decent so far.
It could be like optimizations they made, so it kind of reads part by part by part and doesn't load everything at once, sort of thing. But I can't imagine it can keep every little detail in mind when it's creating a project to understand where like navigational spaces, where your API calls are.
It's running it every time. So every time I ask it a question, it kind of rescans it, essentially, is what I'm assuming. Because of the
Does it leave readmes? Does it leave readmes behind? Because it could also just look at the readme and the notes it gave itself.
It's not leaving readmes unless I'm asking it to.
That could improve its ability. Use readmes to guide your parsing and save tokens.
Well, let me see here. It says usage remaining. I have 95% left for the week.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It looks like it's a high usage.
All this time, it's only been 5% so far?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of do the same thing, but with Grok. Oh, but I do it manually. I upload the files.
I guess this is what I don't like. You can't really run the agents manually, necessarily. I have to run it through Codex. Like one of the agents is the repository health, right? So this agent is supposed to scan through my repository to see if there's any leaked credentials, things that shouldn't be in my git ignore, things that have dependency warnings. I guess kind of back to your point, guiding the model to read the agent to then do those actions, right? Okay. I think the agents and skills are starting to make more sense to me. Yeah. It kind of sucks that I have to go through the model to even run the agent. That kind of makes sense.
If you customize it to a certain way and you have a specific set of agentic tasks that are accessible as a regular user, you could still call those functions. If you customize your AI completely, like your agent completely.
Well, I guess the agents themselves, then they wouldn't be agents anymore. They'd be full-blown applications where I just run the application, which is maybe where a lot of these things end up evolving anyway. You have an agent, you have a skill first, and then if you can make it deterministic, and if it's worth it to make it deterministic, you
think backwards too. Imagine Photoshop with the functions that it has, but now it makes a portal API call to an agentic task process, and now it gives the agent the ability to control Photoshop through this backend. Something that already exists could eventually gain this sort of agentic processing with a couple of extra functions or function aliases, right, to existing systems that exist already in Photoshop or whatever other system. Firefox, Chrome. That would be like on the lower API level. I'm not sure if it'd be REST or it would be like some sort of, it would have to be, I don't know, how can you connect to an application outside of servers, REST, and JSON? Can you have like
There's a lot of ways.
two applications communicating with each other through a compiled format?
Yeah, gRPC.
gRPC.
is one.
Remote
Yeah.
procedure call framework? Oh, can
This
effectively
is
connect.
true.
Uh-huh.
I've never used it, but this is how a lot of the backend servers talk to each other in a high performance manner. So let's say if my backend Starlight's talking to something from yours, you're kind of using gRPC. I'm not sure if it's real time. I think it was real time. Like it's always connected. Like
It still he has its HTTP transport layer.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could. It's different. This itself isn't HTTP transfer, as far as I know. I don't think so. But it's its own protocol for talking to each other.
Okay. Interesting.
Again, haven't done too much on it.
Yeah, I'm looking through some AI summaries. Client sends stream of messages and the server responds with a single message after processing. Client sends one request and the server responds with a stream of messages. A simple request followed by a single response, similar to standard REST. Bidirectional streaming RPC, both client and server send independent streams of messages simultaneously, ideal for real-time application like chat or live data feeds. Okay, so there is that. Okay. Okay, featured gRPC versus REST.
I think it's like
Data
WebSockets
format.
except for the backends.
Protocol buffers, binary, compact, faster serialization. REST, JSON, XML, text, human readable, larger payloads. So it is binary. The data format is binary.
That makes sense.
Transport, HTTP2, native support for streaming and multiplexing. REST, HTTP 1.1, typically request response. Dude, have you seen HTMLX or HTMX?
It's old, man.
How old?
Old.
Really? I just recently saw it and played around with it. It's pretty cool. Kind of like
you're probably talking about the framework one.
I think it was HTMX. Yeah.
That's also old. No.
It kind of like combines
really go
all
anywhere.
your server progress. Yeah, but it's kind of like PHP. PHP is already like pretty high up there, and most people use it. Now you're kind of like going into this. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years ago is when it was released, maybe. But it does.
It's been out for like 5 years or so.
Okay.
But a lot of HTMX was inspired by AngularJS.
Yeah. Of course, because it's kind of like simplifying the socket / get post calls into a single live reactionable web page, and somehow still uses PHP, but also is an It's so weird. I played with a little bit. The Reddit HTMX, a great framework that I'll never use again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I used to be Angular and Iconic, used to CTO company, Flutter Mobile. Currently able to maintain a web apps for my current company written in Vue.js, React.js. That use and one web app that uses HTMX, which we'll discuss here. Starting my own company, use Svelte, worked on Next.js as well. I've
Okay,
seen all
so
web frameworks.
Olama took me 5 minutes to respond with. I said hello, so I said hello. How can I help you today? 5 minutes later. Wow. Maybe it needed a warm up.
No. Well, how big was the model? 12 gigs.
At 14. No.
Open up your task manager and look at your VRAM and see if it's seeping into your shared VRAM. That means it's transferring part of the model to your actual RAM, and that's going to slow it down a lot, which means you have to get a smaller model. You have to fit the model exactly onto your card without it seeping out anywhere else if you want maximum processing.
Yeah, I only have 8 gigs.
8 gigs
Dedicated.
QM? You're on my end then. Yeah, I have the 8 gig. So you can probably find
Then
the
it
GPT smaller.
seeps into
Why don't you
my
get the
shared
model I
GPU
use?
memory.
Quen
Which model?
3.5 9B Q4 quantized.
When?
Quen 3.5 9B uncensored aggressive 6.55 gigabyte.
Hold up. Quinn Alibaba's.
Probably, I don't know. How?
Is whose model?
I think it might be Alibaba.
Alibaba Cloud. Yeah, Alibaba.
But still, it's a 6.55 gig. I mean,
Yeah. I'll download it.
GPT.
Oh, Llama. Oh, how do I list all the available?
What? Oh, Olamo. You can do Olamo space help, and that'll give you the commands. Yeah, a lot of the GPT OSS are like literally 12, 10 gigs up to 62 that I found. I mean, even if I do partial GPU offload possible, a 20B, 12 gig, I can still run it, but partial. Is it a... No, MXFP4. It's not even a quantized version. The quantized version?
I think it needed to boot up because now it's working like nicer.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just going into memory. Okay. That means that if you're running the 12 on a 8, how quick is it gonna go for you now? Then I could probably do the 12 on the 8 too.
Yeah, it does seep into. Let me show you my
shared memory.
system.
Oh yeah. Because as soon as even a little bit of that model goes into the shared memory, which is basically your onboard RAM, it starts to heavy slow down.
Here it is. Yeah, it's capped my GPU memory here.
Hold on, I'm switching. Where's your memory? VRAM?
Here, it's capped here.
Oh yeah, it's 100, ain't it? That's all the way?
Yep.
And then is it actually, did you see it? Yeah, I can kind of see a little uptick in your shared RAM now after that point. Yeah, your GPU won't be used too crazy most of the time, but your RAM is gonna get capped AF. I've never seen an AI do 100% GPU. But I guess maybe the data bus isn't fast enough to transfer so much from RAM. Whoa, look at you GPU go. Wait, is it thinking?
Yeah, exit a question.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Exit Dr. Pepper or Pepsi.
Oh my god.
So that's how it's behaving. Honestly, it's not too bad. I think like if it's slowed down enough like this, it helps you like formulate your prompt a lot more. It's like, okay, let me get my prompt really good, and then ask it.
And also when it's
spamming it a bunch of questions.
When it's responding, you can actually read live as it's going and not have to catch up.
It's so Actually, even like the chat applications haven't caught up to how fast it's like spitting information out at you.
Yeah, it just scrolls all the way down.
It scrolls all the way down. I'm like, I have no idea. I couldn't even stop you to say like you're going the wrong direction, but
yeah, true. There is something about that. Because it scrolls and then you try to scroll up and it's still writing, so it scrolls down and you're just trying to fight the scroll until you can go from where you started.
A lot of the times I'm like, okay, going forward, please keep your answers concise, because you're telling me way too much that I don't care for.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
yeah.
What's the top graphics cards out there right now? What are the top graphics cards?
5090 16 gig probably.
5090, right? 16 gigs? That seems slow still. 32 gigs,
I mean,
okay.
oh, is there 32? Well, that'd be like 10K, 7K. How much is that? There's no way that's cheap enough. Just get the freaking Spark, bro, if you're gonna go high like that.
Well, I'll use it for gaming too.
You don't need anything more than what you have now for gaming. What do you mean? What game is it that's
No.
trying to catch up with? There's no
I
fear.
want 8K Genshin Impact.
Oh, come on. Genshin Impact? You wanted an 8K? What are you gonna put on the projector on the side of a billboard?
Actually, projectors can't even do like 8K, not real one.
I know, but like you need a big ass screen just to use the 8K effectively.
49. So there's only 4090s right now, or 5090s. 5090s, they're about $5,000. 32 gigs though.
Doesn't matter.
And
I mean, I guess if you want to play games, it does, but
so wait, 4090. What about 4070 Ti is 16 gigs. Okay,
dude, for the same. Oh.
So you're spending 5 times more for double the memory.
5 times more from what?
For double the memory of the
the
next
16 to the 32.
Yeah.
No, where is? Hold on, 32, 32, 32, 16. Wow. Well, I see double. Yeah, double. Double the cost. 1800 to 3700. It's a double for double.
I don't see 3700 for a 5090.
I see one. If I look at Amazon.com Nvidia, I see the Asus ROG Astro RTX 5090 32 gig OC edition.
Send it to me, cause it just come up for me.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at it euros. Just kidding. I'm looking at it in euros. Which still, I do see it in euros. You can double it from euro 1800 euros to 3700. Okay, which would be like what, 4,500 or something, 2,000.
Yeah.
Man. At that point, just get the Spark. It's the same price. Okay, that's the big question, right? Alright, the big question.
Well, is it Apache Spark? Right? What is it?
Can Nvidia Spark play games? The big question. Let's see. Yes, Nvidia RTX can play games, but the DGX Spark can't. Crucial distinguishing between the two. Spark gaming capable, designed for Windows ARM laptops, compact, it's fully gaming capable. DGX not for gaming, Spark specialized personal AI. So the Spark, NVIDIA Spark that I was looking at is a DGX, all the ones I was looking were DGX. So what about the NVIDIA Spark RGX, RTX? No.
Yeah, I'm not sure what AMD's is.
RTX Spark, huh? RTX 3090, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. The Spark. I can't even find an RTX. Yeah, you're right. I think the AI is stupid in this case. Oh, no, yeah, all of the Sparks are DGX.
How do I kill a model running? So Olama is technically running the model in the background, right? So
for Olama, it should automatically go away after maybe 15-20 seconds of no use. At least that's what it used to be. But for Bionic, there's like in the settings an eject button. I don't know if there's an eject button here in the Olama. Auto download, expose, model, cloud, context length. Launch. Oh. No. Yeah, I feel like Olama is behind on a lot of custom settings. I mean, they had no user interface until like everyone else had one, and then they finally put their own.
Because Olama was for developers.
Yeah. Basically, you expose it to the network, you use the API, and then you start like giving your Python programs or whatever programs AI functionality. True. Ugh.
Let me think here. Okay, I'm gonna pause for now. Probably this is
It's a good progress. Good progress. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off and chill for a bit too, watch some TV or something.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Ciao, ciao.
All right, ciao. And that's it. That's it for me, y'all. We're just chilling. Nothing crazy. Maybe I'll make some shorts from these. Some nuggets of info. Pretty good info. That's kind of how I like to do my stuff. Like, I hate intros. It makes me feel like not me. I'm not like these situations. I don't even know what we're gonna talk about. It plays on console. Hey, bro. Oh my god, what is going on with these people getting banned? This is the life of a mod, of a programmer that's doing a favor to a friend. Trying to keep the world safe from hackers. Who though? That's it. You learn random stuff, you chill. If you're in chat, we talk. And especially when I'm with SmoreBytes here, we get to converse about random stuff in our area of expertise. And he's just entering AI recently, at least the local space. So I've been trying to help him out, get his local AI set up, give him an understanding of what it does. You know, and it's all learning. It's all learning, chilling, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Like most of the time, I like these kind of streams where they're just like thought streams. Be chill, relaxing. You could be listening to it right before you go to bed, or you want to join in and ask questions, interact. Always a good thing. But in the end, there'll always be some stuff that you learn, and it kind of falls into the space of the scholarly mantra. Learn something today that you didn't know yesterday. And if you were watching the stream, you basically like learned countless things about AIs, machine learning, what an agent is, how those little script tools are used. You saw some of the setups that I have when it comes to LM Studio or Bionic, Olama. We went through some server configurations and Power World. Like, that's just it. Learn something new today that you didn't know yesterday. And now, oh man, I'm gonna call it, at least for now. It is pretty late, but I need to keep my schedule at this level because now I have students coming in later because classes is in the morning and students are in the evening, and I gotta readjust my sleep schedule being across the world. So thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. If you watched all the way through, holy crap, you're in my top favorites. Appreciate you being here. And I'll see you next time when I go live. This is kind of the chill spaces that I'm working with. I might I'm literally always on this. Oh, and check out Res Nations. The Res Nation Discord. Discord, yes, too. But also the Power World. If you play Power World, come join us in the Res Nation. It's like a Rust DayZ place. It's not what one would say easy. We do have plenty of XP. You get 3 times XP to catch up with the rest of us. But weekend raids are chaotic. So you could lose everything in a weekend. So it is about catching up, training, base strategy, and also building a guild with people. So like, you know, one person can't take up a base all day. That's a 24-hour like monitoring system. But you can have 5 players, 8 players. Each one takes a 4-hour round, and you're playing for 4 hours. You get 10 players, 2 hours each, right? And then basically you split the work on maintaining your base. And this is only weekends. Weekdays, you have save zones. So you get the time to grind, work hard, your base is safe, your pals are safe. It's only the weekends because in a way, we adults here, we got a job. We can't be watching our base on the weekdays while we're at the office trying to make money, right? So this is kind of meant for the adults that grew up with Pokemans, right? You grew up with the little Pokemon games and you're like, oh my god, I can't imagine what it's going to be in 10 years. We're going to be in giant stadiums battling each other with Pokemon. Little did we know we're going to be carrying bows and arrows and rocket launchers and throwing explosive Pokemon at people. It's a missed opportunity on Nintendo's part, though. They really did miss a big opportunity. So join if you do play. If you don't, I recommend it, especially if you grew up, you had a childhood with Pokemon. Pal World is that kind of what would it be in 10 years game that we all were hoping for.